So I want to show you guys how to identify the 4 species of palms that you find in the low country of South Carolina. I'm going to start with this one right here. This is the saw palmetto. And the first thing I look for saw palmetto is how the petiole meets the frond, and it's very squared off at the base. And then of course how it gets its name, if you look carefully at the stem, it is serrated with very sharp teeth. So even if you can't see it very well in the video, believe me, if you find one and you touch it, you will be able to feel that it's very sharp. And then right next door to this palm is a small cabbage palmetto. You can see how it's still small in size, but the petiole is very V-shaped and goes all the way up through the frond. And then it has these peeling filaments that come out in between where the leaf is divided. The cabbage palm is the species that we're all familiar with as a tree. So if I take you over this way, you can see the cabbage palmetto that we all recognize. This is the only species of palm in South Carolina that gets tree-sized, and this is the one that's on the flag. So this species is needle palm. You notice that needle palm has fronds that are very V-shaped, and then also at the base it has these very sharp spines that come out. That of course that's how it gets its name, needle palm. Now needle palm is not a common species in South Carolina. It's found only in a handful of places in Beaufort County, and that's the only locations in the state. Okay, so here is our last palm, the dwarf palmetto. Dwarf palmetto is a cousin to the cabbage palm. If we look at the petiole, it has sort of a V shape like the cabbage palm does, but it's not quite as dramatic, and it lacks those peeling hairs. But dwarf palmetto is a wetland indicator, so you're only going to find this palm along the edges of areas that are periodically wet.